Afternoon YouTube, it's Aid here from Skidmore second-hand tyres. Just having a bit of a coffee break in between gluing jobs at the moment, and I thought I'd take advantage of that to do an update video and also an unboxing from Chris Acedecs. He sent me this package through a few weeks ago now, and I haven't had a chance to do anything with it. And also I've been busy pursuing a future project, doing a lot of research, and also I might even show you later on. I've got to sort my garage out for that project especially, but for the time being. But it needed doing anyway, so I'll probably cut to that towards the end of the video. But part of the reason why this has been so long in doing is that when he sent it through, I sent a message to him saying I got it, and that I was thinking about doing an unboxing if he didn't mind, and I didn't get a reply. But I found that I wasn't getting many replies to any of the postings that I was putting on until yesterday, when every time I pressed on the the bell symbol, it come up with no notifications. And I was looking through the channel stuff yesterday, and I found a load of responses to my comments on videos on Google with the video and my comments or their replies, but I was unable to reply to the ones that sort of like I'd like to have replied to, because they wouldn't let me open it up. And so I went back through all the pages of the YouTube stuff to do with my channel, and couldn't find anywhere where it said enable comments or anything like that to be notifications. So I don't know what's gone on there, because I certainly haven't pressed anything, and it means a long-winded way of going back to reply to the replies that I've had that need one. So I'm sorry I haven't been able to reply to anyone's comments, but I've got to go through and spend some time. I've no idea what YouTube's been up to, but there's that. And also I sort of had cut out from watching a lot of people's videos because I've been spending so much time looking elsewhere on YouTube, or the YouTubeversity as I call it, for the research that I was doing for this future project. I'm still keeping cagey about it because I've still got a lot of work to do on the garage first before I can get to start it. But hopefully once everything's all right in there, I'll make a start and make some videos on it, and hopefully you'll be interested. So first of all, I have been waiting to do this for a few weeks now, and I'm looking forward to opening it. So I'll set the camera up again, and let's get the knife out and cut it open. I'll set the camera up and we'll have a look at what's been sent through from Ace. I'm looking forward to this. So we'll just slice through, hopefully not slicing into anything, and then I'll reset the camera and we can have a look. See in a bit. Righty cokey then. As always, look out your address. So there's a little note from him. I apologise for making you wait, because he said he was going to send me something when I sent him the sheath to go with his necker. There's a few things I wanted you to have. Some leather pouches and such like. I'll read that later, because there might be some personal stuff in there. Right, what have we got here? Aha! Al Jazeera lattes, lovely. So I'm seeing these for the first time, same as you. Then we've got some Al Jazeeras, which are very nice. Oh yes, he did ask me if I like cigars. So some Romeo and Julieta Havana Cuba cigars, 10 minutes. I like the little panatellas, they're nice. Oops. Put that there. Right, and a spoon. That's nice. That's very nicely carved. That looks like it might be beech. I think that's beech. Very nice. So you must have a crook knife now. I like these things that made personally. I think you can't beat a bit of handmade stuff. It's a real personal thing to give to someone. It's great. Some fat wood. Oh yes. This is something that I find it very hard to. I've not found any yet around by us. There's hardly any fir trees or pine trees at all. It's all deciduous or yews. So this is really nice. I look forward to trying a bit of that out. So thanks for that. And the rope as well. Bit more tinder to go with it. It's good stuff. That's the natural hemp, I think, isn't it? Glow stick. Yeah, I'm definitely. I haven't been out camping through the summer because I don't really see it as much of a. It's not so much a challenge sleeping out there. It's more just purely a challenge of carrying as much water as you can, and it just about kills me carrying water up the hills. And half of it I probably drunk by the first evening, so I've not really gone out much as a bit of in the shoot for making ranger bands with. So again, that'll come in handy, and fit on my Zippo. Yep, and carry some of that on my Zippo. And they say actually if you pull it up over the top, it will keep it sealed as well. So that's a good thing to have as well. Yeah, and at the moment we can't really go to our permission, so we've had to sort of. I'm looking around. I'm going to hopefully be doing a recce in the next few days or next week sometime maybe to a new bit of wood for a bit of stealth camping. But at the moment we definitely can't go up to our normal permission because of there's some shooting going on up there at the moment, so we'll keep away from there. Now this pouch, and he's made the toggle and the leather. Oh wow. What's in here? Hand warmers. Terrific. Yes. And cappuccino, Black and Beyond. I like coffee. I haven't drunk a cup of tea for years. I used to drink tea till it come out my ears, but about 3 or 4 years ago I just suddenly went off tea, and I drink coffee till it comes out my ears. And I'm not sure. It's a powder, so it's possibly hot chocolate maybe from a Rat Pack. Well, there's not a label on it. Say what it is. So there's some mystery items there to try out as well. And that's a lovely pouch. Definitely. Very nice. And another latte. He knows I like my coffee. What else have we got in here? I never. You'll never guess what this is. It's a signed, autographed photograph of Acedecs. There we go, people. Now's your chance to see.
I noticed.
We saw you were not.
Now we'll put that up there, and I can, whoops, put that up there and I can admire it whilst I'm up here in the Dream Factory. Well, I tell you what, Chris, that's fabulous. That really is. Definitely a really nice lot of stuff to for you to send me. Thanks very much. Yes. It's really really is nice. I'm gonna have to get my old ferro rod out and do a bit of scraping as well for the end of this vid. But yeah, I might just take you now to see the garage. Just a quick shot to let you know what's been going on with that. Right, well, I've got this this garage. It's about what is it, 6.5 by 4 meters, and it's got a corrugated asbestos roof, and the house next to me is an office. It's used for offices, and so the back garden is sort of like wild, and the ivy grew up, and it grew all up the side of the garage. Originally, when I started in business, I used this as my workshop until I built the one that we just come out of, and this sort of went a bit to rack and room. Was used for storing, well, it started off storing stuff, but ended up storing rubbish. So I come up with this idea. As I say, I'm being enigmatic about it, and I thought, right, it's a good chance to get all the ivy off the side and up over the roof off. The roof was leaking because the asbestos. We reckon this garage is about 50 odd years old, maybe even older, and also this beam here and the front, the end of it, are way too low. The bloke who built the garage must have been he was really short, and this beam here is where I stand for when the workbench was here, and I've always banged my head on it. I have to duck to go in through the door as well, so I'm going to whip the asbestos roof off, and taking all the precautions, of course. I am sort of well aware of what you need to do to work with these asbestos sheets, and then re-roof it. I'm going to board it out with sterling board, raise the beam, raise the rafters, and put green bitumen bats on top, so that'll make it all nice and waterproof again, and also make it a right height for me to work in, and I won't have to duck to go through the doors anymore. I used to have to duck to go into our toilet as well, because he put a little short door in it, and once Jimmy started banging his head, Kath said, it's time for you to fix that door, so I had to do it. But so this now, as soon as I got, well, Jimmy helped me, and we got the roof all cleared on the side and ready to start, got all the gear in, and then of course it started raining, so hopefully December will be a bit drier and we can carry on with it, and then rewire it and carry on with the next phase, which is getting ready for the project. And I should be doing videos on it and putting them up so that everyone can see what's going on and what I'm doing. So once again, hopefully you'll like, and follow what I'm doing and find it interesting enough, and it's going to hopefully be the start of some new adventures as well for the 2017. Right, I'll get back to you in a bit. Right then, got the trusty old fire steel, and I'm going to use the Opinel, and I've shaved off and scraped off some of the fat wood, string lights up pretty quick. There we go. It's going to fill the place with a lovely pine smell now. Look at that. Oh yes, very nice. Don't try this at home, kids. So, cool, that is nice. Thanks once again to Chris Acedecs. If you haven't checked out his channel, then go ahead and do it. He's a great guy, and he likes to go out in some pretty extreme places and in some pretty extreme weather as well, and he gets through it. And these gifts are greatly appreciated, and let's say, you can't beat something that someone's made for you. It's a very personal gift, and it's really a pleasure to receive this lot. And if anyone does know anything about why I've stopped getting these notifications through properly like I'm used to, then please put it in the comments below. I'll be very interested to find out if anyone is able to help with a solution to that problem. Maybe it might clear itself again in a few days, who knows. But hopefully, I'd say I've got some time to go out in the next week or two and recce a new place to go, whilst the other place is we're not able to. I have been out and about, but the places I've been recently I've not been able to take a camera because there's every chance that I might lose the camera, and I don't want to do that. So and there's other places I've been where it's not been right to film. I've been out with some other friends who didn't want to be filmed, and had to teach them a bit about cooking outdoors in the wild and stuff, basically going out for breakfast. So thanks once again to Chris, thanks for watching, and if anyone's able to help with my little problem with YouTube, then please see if you offer your help to me, and I'll see you all soon. Cheerio. I've read through Chris's letter now, and he said that the spoon actually came from Turkey, and it is made from a wood from a gunlock tree. I hope I pronounced that right. It's made by a guy, and he always goes to the same place for his holidays in Turkey every year, and there's a guy there who makes chopping boards and spoons and everything whilst you wait. So he's obviously asked for this spoon to be made specifically for me, which is a knockout. So and he says it's not been oil treated or anything yet, but he's sure that I'd have an idea of what oil to put on it to seal it, and I certainly have. It does look a little bit like beech, but it also looks a bit like lacewood, which is a very pretty wood as well. So once I get the oil on it, it'll probably pop. So that's a little update for you, and I'd say thanks for watching. Thanks once again, Chris. It's very kind, and I'll see you all soon up the woods. So I'm just rubbing the oil on the spoon. I just started it and I forgot to press record. I'm using dial teak oil, which is a good oil to use for things you're going to eat with or eat off, chopping boards and like, and spoons. And you just sort of build up a coat on it and put over a few days, apply the oil and let it soak in. This first lot, it will drink it like a sponge, and then gradually you'll build up a nice sheen on the spoon and be able to eat with it and wash it without it being stained by the food. So it's starting to make the grain pop. You can see the medullary rays in it. It does look very like lacewood, the way that the grain's patterned. It's very nice. Yeah. Right, see ya people.